Are challenges in Dead by Daylight meant to be challenging, or are they just meant to hurt you? Hi, I'm Moppers, and I have some words. After doing a bunch of the tome challenges for the most recent chapter, I noticed that a few of the challenges are a little frustrating, which that's not too big of a surprise. There's usually at least one or two challenges in every single tome that can be pretty rough to do. But then I noticed one challenge at the very end of the tome, and I want to talk about it. But we are going to build to that. Let's first talk about some challenges that are a little more on the a little frustrating side. I love going against blights. Oh, 8 glyphs. Okay. Stun 4 times. Oh no, I'm so bad at stunning killers with pallets. Pallet master. My bane. I am a greedy survivor. Like, this challenge isn't that hard. I'll admit it. It's not that hard. Stunning the killer 4 times is something anybody can do. The problem is, in my opinion, and the main flaw with it, is that this challenge entirely relies on the killer running forward and getting stunned. If you go against a killer that wants to respect every single pallet, this may take an entire game, if not more. She looks like she's a committer. 1. Do I make it back to... I think I do. I think I do. I hope I do. I think I do. But here is something good about these challenges. Even if you only get 1 stun per game, that is still progress towards the challenge. It still tracks in between games. So even if I fail this challenge and I only get 2 stuns for the rest of this game, I still feel accomplished because I am at least closer to my goal. Do I make this? I do. 3. Okay, so we were only at 2. Cool. So while I do find this challenge a bit annoying and dependent on how the other side plays, it is still very viable and easy to do if either you get 1 very good game or you get just a few games where you do decent. It's fair. 4. We did it! We did it! But what about a challenge that tracks over time but is really difficult to get progress on? Modification. We got it this time. This time we'll get more. We will get 1 on this challenge. We'll make it. Oh god, cooperative healthcare. This challenge is brutal. Not only does it rely on the killer playing a certain way to give you time to heal, it also relies on you finding other survivors, grouping them together so you can all work on a heal together. So okay, we're on our is this the 4th game now? We're on our 4th game and we've got 1 stack at least. We're almost halfway there. Now, obviously you could complete this challenge easily if you're just playing with a Swift, but I was doing it solo, and a lot of other people are playing solo. Hell, the only reason I completed this challenge on my 5th game was because another survivor said in the starting lobby, hey, I have this challenge too. So I went out of my way to find them. Anytime that Cheryl and I were healing or anywhere near each other and there was another injured person, our arms would start flailing as we're pointing and pulling and trying to figure out how the hell we're gonna get these heals off. Yeah. Is this challenge doable in solo queue? Yes. Is this challenge frustrating and annoying? Yes. You could set yourself up for success by bringing, say, empathy, say, kindred. Go at just the right time to go get all of the heals, but even in those cases, there's no guarantee that the other survivors will, 1, even want to be healed because they have dead heart and resilience. 2, there's another survivor nearby who is ready to heal with you. And 3, you need a killer that is away chasing somebody else or doing something else or even sometimes letting you get the heal. There's too many things that could go wrong here. But at least it tracks progress between games. You'll get there eventually. It may take some time, it may take 4 or 5, maybe even more games, but you will always get more progress if you are actively trying to complete the challenge. I think this will be it. I think this is it. I'm hoping this is it. Yeah? Yes! Okay, but what if we look at a challenge that doesn't track between games? What if we look at a challenge that says, if you don't pass the challenge this game, you have to restart from scratch on the next game? No way I was making anything else, though. Unhook 3. That's not too bad. Help each other. All you have to do is unhook 3 survivors safely in 1 game. See? He's talking to chat. This is a Twitch streamer. He was just talking to chat. I'm gonna wait a second longer. I want him to at least get into a chase over there. I think we can all agree, out of all the challenges I've mentioned so far, this one is the easiest. Unhook 3 survivors. Bar a killer that is just camping and tunneling the entire game, nothing can go wrong, right? Wrong. Nice. Oh. Alright, my turn. That was the only hook the killer got before endgame that game. And guess what? He hooked next to his know-it. No, I need that save. Don't you dare. Oh, that's not a big deal. I'll just get it next game, right? This is a really easy challenge to do. Here's the exact next game. You see something similar? Wow, we finished those at the exact same time. That's crazy. We're twins. So I get my second unhook. And if this was tracked between games, I would be done with the challenge right now. But because I have to get all 3 unhooks with will make it in one game, I have to start from scratch again. The next game, I finally get the challenge done. Wanna know how? It's because I have a Claudette that decides to throw a tantrum as soon as she realizes that we're going against a knight. She tries to unalive herself on her first hook, and then when we save her, she throws every single pallet on the map. What the f***? Claudette does realize there's a bunch of like knight challenges, right? Come on, man. Alright, let's go for the save then. I think Claudette's literally running around throwing every single pallet. Yeah, she's throwing every single pallet. Because of our little baby Claudette's tantrum, the knight decided that, you know, he already won the game, so he would 2-hook all of us. So. I mean, just, you know, it'd be nice. So this challenge is a bit of a pass or fail situation. Either you pass and do this easy challenge that should be able to be done in one trial, or you fail and you have to try again and then try again. But have any of these challenges actually been annoying, frustrating? In their own way, yes, but they're all still relatively doable. It's just circumstance makes it hard to do. Well, we've only talked about survivor challenges. What about killer challenges? Feel my pain. Hit a survivor suffering from exposed status effect with your weapon 3 times while using the perk Hubris. Complete this challenge in a single trial. This is a very similar challenge to the challenge we just showed on Survivor. We have to select a specific perk, do an action 3 times, and have a specific condition for that action to count. But this is an easier challenge for Killer than Survivor, because as Killer, I have more control over the map. I can bring an entire build around the perk I need to utilize, and I could bring a specific killer that can make the perk's conditions easier to meet. I don't have to rely on survivors. I can take control of my... And they brought the Garden of Joy offering. Okay, after that 3rd hit, I have my challenge completed. But while you continue to watch me decimating these Garden of Joy enjoyers, let me tell you why killer challenges are so much easier to complete than survivor challenges. For starters, the killer is the power role in the match. I get to choose the killer, my perks, my add-ons, and the survivors, what they bring is inconsequential. That is to say, unless they are the strongest survivors in the world, if I have a goal, they can't stop me. Not everybody is going to have the same opinion I do. I understand that. Everyone else is going to have a different experience playing Survivor and Killer. Where I think things are easy, other people will think things are hard. That is fine. From my standpoint, from my perspective, this is how I view challenges. So with this, I think I have enough info to answer the question from the beginning of the video. Are challenges challenging? Or are they just frustrating and annoying? Yes, they are challenging. And they are frustrating and annoying. They can be both. But the challenges are generally set up to be something that can still be done. They just make you play a little differently, and as long as you keep that in mind, it's fine. Except for one. You saw the title of the video. You know what's more frustrating than all challenges that I have ever done? And I've completed every single tome. You want to know what's more heartbreaking than not liking and subscribing and leaving a comment down below? Oh. Let's do orange glyph. I want to see what... I heard they changed the orange glyph. It's not as bad as it used to be, but I'm pretty sure it's probably still bad. Glyph Massacre. That's what's worse. Commune with the orange glyph and then hook 6 survivors. Interacting with the glyph will afflict the killer in multiple ways. Push through and complete the objective to remove the affliction. Hey, you know what? I'm jumping the gun here. Let's be hopeful. I'm sure the affliction isn't so bad that I can't win the game, right? What does the glyph even do? What afflictions will it give? Suffer from afflictions which are based on the tome level the challenge is placed in. Okay, so we're in Tome 3, so it's going to be the Tier 3 challenge? Okay, Variant 1. Increase the cooldown duration of missing basic attacks by 0.5 seconds. Okay, I don't miss that many, that's not that bad. Variant 2. Reduce the recovery speed of pallet stuns by 50%? Okay, so respect pallets a bit more, that's not that bad. Variant 3. Reduces the action speed of breaking walls, pallets, and generators by 30%. So, pretty bad, right? But in hindsight, if you look into it before you play, just play Nurse, or play a character that can break pallets really easily and it's hard to stun, like the Knight, or Demo, or Bubba. But what happens if you just go in not knowing what the orange glyph does to you? You motherfuckers. God. Oh. Right. I have to hook 6 survivors with this. He saw me, but I don't think he could reveal me. Alright, I need a hook 4. So what does this glyph do? Like, I don't actually know. Let's make her drop the pallet. That's what the glyph does? It makes me break things slower? On this map? Do you hear the realization that just set in? Are you kidding me? I hate it already. So I get stunned way slower. God, that sucks. So that's Michaela over there. I kick pallets way slower. This is so messed up, man. I mean, I guess good thing I brought brutal strength, but this is still like atrocious, you know? If I just swung there, I would have had that. God, I'm pissed. Man. I'll just go for that one then. Hey, Jake. Hi. Double God window. Let's go. I cannot believe this is what happened on this map. I cannot believe I got this. I'm gonna lose my mind. Are you kidding me? Good thing there's nobody here. Ugh. I have to get 6 hooks. If it was any map that was not this one, it would be fine. No problem. I'm okay with it. He's got a pallet there. I'm ready. I know, right? Thank you. Please do. They need to know. I gotta do this, man. Go. I don't think I get her here. I might. Nah, no, I don't. Another one. No. Absolutely not. I just want to find this Nia, dude. Oh my god, wrong side. Please be Nia. Jesus Christ. Felix is probably like 99 on a gen as well. If Felix gets hit by that, I'm gonna be so sad. You've gotta be kidding me. One hit, baby. Let's go. I cannot believe how well timed this. I'm going to complain about this for years to come. That gen's gonna get completed now. Sick. Nice pallet. I need to get this trade right now. I have to get this trade for Penrez. Alright, we did it. We got 6. Thank the f***ing Lord. Okay, we're free of the status. Hopefully we can find another Penrez. Hopefully. No guarantees. Oh, cool. We got one. Ugh. All we had to do was accidentally tunnel somebody out. You didn't know you could do that. You didn't know. When hackers would force their stuns on me. Ugh, I hate it. I love the I have to crouch before I throw a pallet. Like, she can't stop. I know how I'll fool him. I'll crouch in plain view. I can't tell if that Felix has the beefiest medkit in the world, or he just kept deliberately going and finding people. Sitting on that jet, huh? Serena's gonna take a hit for him. Alright, you want to take a hit for him? I got you. The real point of this video was to showcase this challenge I don't know if it was reminiscent of the cheater epidemic that we had and every other game not being sure if somebody was cheating. And then if they were, they would stun me and I'd be stuck in this stun animation for 2 minutes straight. But this challenge really reminded me of that, and I didn't like it. I would like behavior to change this challenge. So I beat the challenge on my first try without knowing what the challenge was, and I 4K'd the survivors. I got all the kills. I did it a lot faster than a lot of other challenges. But here's the problem. I didn't have fun, and I felt completely blindsided. This challenge functions differently than a lot of the other challenges I talked about today. All of those challenges changed how you play. It gave you something new to try out. It would make you go for heals, make you heal with other people, make you use certain perks. This challenge, the Orange Glyph challenge, just gave you a hard mode, but it didn't tell you what the hard mode was. Sure, it said you'll be afflicted, but it didn't tell you what that meant. And the lack of transparency is jarring. For anyone that still has to do this challenge, if you watch this video first, I hope you learned what it does, and I hope you're able to properly prepare for it. And for anyone that stuck around and watched the whole video, thanks for staying. Even if you didn't learn anything, I hope you at least heard a different perspective, because sometimes that's the best you can do, and it helps you know the person next to you better. Have a good one, everybody. Goodbye.